Why we start a Xecca, we see a problem in this the market is that like a passenger is very hard to find a suitable bus, and for transportation companies very hard to find a passenger, and even that they do not have any efficient management system. That problem because we do not have any effective access between the two sides. So we do some research about the market, and we found that it's really potential. Like the revenue in the 2018 is $5 billion, and with the for a month we had 130 million passengers going around Vietnam. With that big market, we do not have any systematic control. So that's why we started Xecca. So to control to help the transportation company to perform well, we provide them with some software to help them to control ticket, logistics, and finance. And to help the transportation company connect to the passenger, we create an online ticketing platform, Xecca.vm, so passenger can go there and to book a ticket. And so what is our business model? For B2B, we use freemium. It means that like transportation company can use our software free, but when they want to upgrade some features, they will pay a fees and a little bit. And for B2C, like for each ticket we sell, we get a commission. It's gonna be 5 to 40% in each ticket. And Xecca is the only one in Vietnam who can like help the passenger to pay online, to book by pay by cash, and we have the next features like we can link passenger and the company directly. It's gonna be our next features. And so let's see, in Vietnam we have some competitors. It's VietChallenge and An Vui. Actually, VietChallenge has started before us, so and they focus mainly on the small and medium transportation company. So they have many bus involved in the ecosystem. And An Vui nowadays they only focus on B2B market. It means that they only provide the ERP system to transportation company, and we are the only one. But what actually about the competitive advantages of Xecca? For B2B, we are the only one who have complete management application. It means that the driver, the seller, and manager can use our system, and it's really affordable, and we can adaptable to all sizes of enterprises. And of course, our system is very stable. And for B2C, we for 3 years operating, we are confirm our brand about the really high quality of ticket with right time, right ticket price, right service, and right information. This means that before you go to Xecca bus, you actually know what have you feeling. So it's about technology and quality of the system. Our vision, we want to be a supplier, solution supplier for the whole transportation market. It means that like every transportation company can use our system, and we want to be a leading platform in Vietnam. So what we have achieved during 3-year operation, we have 40 partners. Sorry for the phone, it's a little bit blank. And we appears in 80 provinces, normally focused in the north and the middle of Vietnam. And we have more than 1 million transacted tickets in our system. And you can see Xecca start marketing ourselves from the June of 2018, and you can see that we have the increase by 30% until now. And our objective, we want in 2019 we want to finish our R&D, and in 2020 we like go over Vietnam market. We get to partner to 1,000 partner, and 2021 we will expand to Southeast Asia and Africa. Here's our founder, and thank you for listening.
I have a question. So this is mainly about bus travel, or train travel as well between provinces, or?
Yeah. We focus on interprovincial. It means that you want to go to from city to another city. We have train, we have bus, we have ship.
Okay, so all forms of transportation.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's would you say here in Vietnam is the number one target focus for transportation, modes of transportation? Would it be bus?
Sorry.
Would it be bus? The main focus on the customers would use the bus?
Yeah. Now we are mainly focused on bus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation. I have one question regarding your competitive advantage. You said that you the only one to provide a management system for like bus operators. I think VietChallenge did the same, and that exactly the reason why they got all the inventories, all the tickets from the bus partners. So my first question is, how are you going to compare to VietChallenge regarding your competitive advantage? The second one, also about competitive advantage, is that you said Grab doesn't have this interprovincial transportation means, but they do have a rent-a-car model where you can actually rent, Grab car. So Grab has a very huge user base. And then how are you going to compete with Grab in that regard if they want to launch something similar to yours?
About the first question, how we compete to VietChallenge, yeah, actually VietChallenge focused on small and medium enterprises. It means that mainly customer of client of VietChallenge, they only have like less than 20 bus, 20 car, and so they do not have many the big customer. Like we for Xecca we focus on big customer. Like in the north and the middle of Vietnam, like we have the big.
Sorry, you mean big bus operators or?
Yeah. Like for example, in Nghệ An we have the Văn Minh. They have like more than 30 cars. They have the signal of the province, and for like in Quảng Ninh we have Phúc Xuyên, and in Thái Nguyên we have Hà Lan. All of them is a symbol of the city about transportation system. It means that, and the second one that. Like our system, we do not focus mainly on B2B. Now we can actually we are building some features like to connect the slide. Okay. So I explain later. About the second question, it's about how we compete with Grab. Actually, like Grab, they do not work with the transportation company going interprovincial. Because they do not know how many seats are available in the bus of another transportation company. That's a problem. Because when you book a ticket, I can't book that ticket. But Grab cannot assure that this ticket will be available for me to book. That's a problem.
So do you, for example, if you have the bus, do you have a real-time system that can see those seats available?
Yeah.
And if so, is there any chance that somebody might, buy the last ticket from another vendor before they buy it from you?
Actually, like now our the transport station company will use our server and our system. So it means that we already know which tickets will be available. Is it okay? All right.
Yes, but is there any way that that another vendor could sell the last seat on a bus, for example, before you sell it?
So we cannot book that ticket. Yeah, right. We have the real time.
His question is actually different. You know the model of lastminute.com?
It means like.
It means like it's like the last seat on the bus, and you somehow know of that, and you can offer that as a large discount to your consumers to sort of increase your user base. That's
I know that.
That's what his point.
Yeah,
yes.
I know that.
I just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
Can you go back to your numbers? You said that last year you had 1 million transactions. Is that correct? So 1 million is from all the 40 companies that currently use.
Yeah.
Including offline and online, right? Including the offline tickets.
Yeah.
And how much is what percentage is the online transactions from that 1 million?
Normally like only like 2 and 3%.
So 2 to 3%
Yeah.
out of the, so which means 20,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the commission rate that you currently take if they use your system?
Average is about like 8%.
So honestly, I haven't seen any differentiations in terms of customer experience. Let's say I'm, one regular customers. I want to choose between Xecca versus VietChallenge versus Envoy versus, auto solution like calling the bus directly. So I haven't seen that, differentiation.
Actually, it's based on the customer pool. Like, if, for example, if a transportation company is my customer, you cannot book it through the VietChallenge. You cannot book it through Envoy.
But I mean, from Hanoi to Haiphong, I can choose your vendor or I can choose a better vendor, right? So look at the customer point of view. So what I care about is the safety, the price, convenience, So how can you differentiate that?
That's what we focused about. Our customer is almost the biggest transportation company in the provinces. So, so you mean like?
She means a user.
User point of view. Right. So let's say if I want to buy a cell phone, I will compare the price, right? Or customer service, warranty, that kind of stuff. So now, let's say I'm a customer, I want to buy from you, or VietChallenge, I'm going to compare the type of service you can provide.
It depends on the transportation company. Actually, like you have an iPhone, we have an iPhone, we can go to cell phone net or everything to buy. But actually, Hoàng Long ticket we can buy in VietChallenge, but we cannot buy in Xecca and vice versa. You mean it's about the?
So you mean the bus operators that working with you are exclusive?
Yeah.
But my point is traveling from Hanoi to Haiphong is basically the same to me. I don't think there's much differentiation. Yeah. From my point of view.
Yeah.
We can just
Online and on gateways payment versus other competitors so far. Is correct?
Yeah.
Okay. One more. So, okay, quick questions. I just saw interesting. You want to go to Search Asia is okay, but why do you want to go to Africa?
Because I have talked with some of my friends who work in VietChallenge. They say that like the transportation situation is a little bit the same as Vietnam. So I think it's also our potential market for us to aim at.
Great. Yeah, I also saw some TV program I think 2 days ago about some inspirational ways on VietChallenge did in Africa. So it's a good point. Great to have the inspirational. Just last question. From my side with you here is, I don't see you want some investment, in this project. What investment you want and where you want to invest in?
We are calling for $3 million for next year operation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you focus on operation mostly, not technologies or marketing or people or what?
This year we focus on technology.
Okay.
And the next year we focus on marketing and expand our system.
Okay, maybe it's a longer time to discuss about that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Your key revenue stream, because I see you focus on both B2B and B2C, and sometimes you mix between the client, the merchant, the bus operator, and the retailer customer. So what is your key revenue stream in the next 3 years?
B2C, yeah, of course.